I'm going to share something that I wrote. It's called 300 is a Symbol. It's because I just hit 300 subscribers on YouTube. I have now been doing it 1 month exactly. Every day posting something. So, this is my, letter. 300 is a symbol. As many of you know, my passion has become sharing, everything via YouTube. I've been doing it now for a month, every day. And as far as I know, there is no end in sight. I have content scheduled for months to come, and many that I still need to put in there and schedule. My problem is not what to record, it's when will I ever be able to release all these things. Every day I come up with something new. This is something new. This video is something just randomly today. I didn't really have time for it, but I'm doing it because it's important. So quickly my YouTube videos have become to mean a lot to me, because I get to share so much more of who I am and what I see, and I'm seeing much more of my own voice come out. And part of it is about letting go and just throwing everything out there on the table and not worrying anymore about how people, see me. Not that I worried too much previously, but there is some, and there still will be some more letting go. I like to think of my life, I like to think that I'm kind of cool anyways, and I don't know what I wrote that there for. But anyways, this is one of my guiding principles in this poem. Oh, the comfort, the inexpressible comfort of feeling safe with a person having neither to weigh thoughts nor measure words, but to put them all out there, just as they are, chaff and grain together, knowing that a faithful hand will take and sift them, keep what is worth keeping, and then, with a breath of kindness, blow the rest away. That's George Eliot. Meaning, I can put it all out there and know that friends, real friends, will take what is worth keeping and just forget the rest. Because I'm going to screw up, and I hope that they'll just blow the rest away. So anyways, being someone that's not me is just too much work for someone as lazy as me. And I feel like being me is good enough for me, and plenty of work anyways. So there is a creative plus. Above all, I don't know, there's been very few times where I have been as creative as I presently am, and that makes me happy. I'm not just talking about picture, I'm talking about creative and all sorts of things. Like, I want to do this today, I want to do that today. Maybe that's just called scatterbrained. I can come up with an idea today and make it happen and share it, and there's an audience that watches it, and to them it's just another piece of a puzzle, a big picture. Like, this is just a part. I'm complex. This is a part of who I am, of the JARVIE. I get satisfaction also knowing I created something, and that this will make me better for the next act of creation. And there are a few individuals that get to see that, and that there are a few individuals that get to see the creation, perhaps the behind the scenes of the act of creation. Maybe able to start to explore their own ideas more, and their life and their lives of their friends and family will be benefited because of it. But whatever. I was happy doing it no matter the response. Not no matter any response. If there was absolutely no response, I don't think I would still do it. But there is some, and I'm happy doing it, so ta-da, I'm doing it. Not because it wasn't work, or I'm just happy smiling all day long. Maybe it was. Some of these things that I'm doing are frustrating and a lot of work, but I'm saying I'm happy because I felt like I was doing something worthwhile and fulfilling. Okay, so I'm really just some random photographer who doesn't have some big huge goal to take over the world or become a billionaire and retire, but I think I could say honestly that I just want to be creative. I want to earn enough And I want to inspire others and be happy. Be happy, like just do the things that make me happy, and I understand that that means work and not just play, and that does make me happy. So I'm lucky in that. Yeah, I'm friendly and I'm quirky, and people seem to like me. Hey, they like me. So I have friends. I'm not, I guess, a random photographer. Like there's people know about me. So yes, I will say that 300 is a number, and that number does mean something, and it's a symbol. And I can say numbers don't mean anything. They represent goals, they represent achievement, and I feel like I have achieved something in 1 month. I would rather be at 3,000 than 300, but I have to work, and I can't just expect it to be handed to me on a platter. It means I am moving. 300 means I'm moving forward, because last week it was 200, just 4 or 5 days ago. Frankly, I'm not going to do what I'm doing if there's no one watching. I think I said that already, but I'm not. There needs to be someone out there. Sorry if that makes me shallow. I want to know it's more than just for me. Maybe that makes me look enlightened. But I want it to benefit others. I do think the market will tell me that I'm bringing benefit to others, and then that is partially by people saying it to me, like, you have benefited me, and then by this number, like, oh, I've done something good, and people subscribe or something to that effect. And then later I'll be rewarded for that, because I believe, and if you do something good, it will come back to you, even financially. So I may listen to the market or people, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be who they want me to be. I'm going to keep I'm not going to keep aspects of my life out because that's what they want. I'm not going to keep my politics to myself, or my religion to myself, or not advertise what people don't want me to advertise, or not use products they don't want me to use those things. I'm going to listen and decide for myself. And right now it's all about photography. Those other things are for another area right now. But it doesn't mean that you should expect that that's always going to be the case. I will make the decisions for myself. I just want to give you some ideas of what to expect. I'll keep an eye out and listen, and then I'll put my own spin on those valid ideas. And I'll keep making mistakes, not because I'm purposely trying to, but because a life lived in fear of mistakes is sad to me, and because sharing my mistakes will mean something to others, and it will keep the right people around me, the types that will say, we like him even with his mistakes, and those that will come and say he doesn't know anything, or that's stupid, based on a 2-minute silly video, are not really my audience anyways. And if I fear making mistakes enough that I don't ever start, then I'll never get better. And so I'd like to pretend next. So yeah, congrats to me on my puny but symbolic victory of 300 people who think that these videos may improve their lives. And thanks to my sister Kristen, who was number 300. I checked on my phone. I've been checking each of the emails so far. Not that I'm going to do this for the rest of my life, but yeah, so I've been checking who the most recent, and I have no one recent since last time I checked. Oh well. But me writing this means I'm not just doing product reviews or on location commentary or slideshows or in the field photo shoot videos. It means I'm also sharing some of my more philosophical or meta thoughts. It's a part of the don't limit your creativity thing. Maybe don't make every idea the base of your future, because some of them aren't that great. Did you get that? Like, yeah, I'm not limiting my creativity, but I'm not saying that like this is going to be the base of everything I do. Just an idea can be a simple idea, compartmentalized, and try that out, see how that goes, and if it goes really well, maybe do more of that. Okay, and just so you know, I'm not really editing this particular thing or what I wrote. I wrote this before I said it. Just like my videos, if I insisted on everything being perfect before I started uploading videos, before I published them, I may have never started posting videos. In the common metaphor, I'll get the car moving, then I'll work on turning the wheel and course correction, stuff like that. So there is like putting it out there, but spending all my life just to do this. I mean, this isn't my entire life. So I need to just put out content and I'll get better at it. And so if you want to listen to what I have to say, you'll probably work to try to understand it better. That's my thoughts. Like, if you spent, 7 minutes? 11. Holy crap. 11 minutes, then hopefully you're trying to understand what I have to say. If it doesn't make sense to you, try to understand it and then write it out. Right? Say, I think what he was trying to say was this. That's more beneficial than saying what you said was crap. Say, hey, maybe, well, this is my take on it. Like, this is maybe what you meant to say. Let's share some common grounds and work from there. Anyways, 300. I'm excited. I can see it growing. I don't know why I would lose, or maybe, like it's just, so years from now, I'll look back and go, hey, remember that one video when I had 300? Now I have 300,000. Nah, I'm joking. I don't know where it's going, but I think you got the point. I've been enjoying what I've been doing, and I guess that's important.